Hello and welcome to Elevated Mindset. Picture this. You wake up tomorrow morning and within the first hour of your day, you make over 200 decisions. What to wear, what to eat for breakfast, which route to take to work, whether to check your phone, how to respond to that text message. By the end of the day, that number climbs to over 35,000 decisions. No wonder you feel mentally drained by evening. But what if I told you there's a secret psychological mechanism that can cut through this decision fatigue and make choosing feel almost effortless? Today we're diving deep into the fascinating world of mental shortcuts, or what psychologists call heuristics. These cognitive tools are literally rewiring how successful people make decisions, and by the end of this video, you'll have a complete toolkit to transform your own decision-making process. We'll explore the science behind why your brain creates these shortcuts, reveal the specific techniques that high performers use daily, and give you practical frameworks you can implement immediately. But first, let me share something that might surprise you. Your brain is essentially lazy, and that's actually a good thing. Evolution designed our minds to conserve energy wherever possible. Every decision requires mental resources, and if we deliberated deeply about every single choice, we'd never accomplish anything meaningful. This is where mental shortcuts become your secret weapon. The human brain processes information at roughly 11 million bits per second, but our conscious mind can only handle about 40 bits per second. This massive gap is where heuristics step in. They're like pre-programmed decision trees that help us navigate complex choices without overwhelming our limited conscious processing power. Think of them as your brain's autopilot system for decision-making. Let's start with the most powerful mental shortcut, the satisficing principle. Instead of searching for the perfect option, you search for the first option that meets your minimum criteria. Herbert Simon, the Nobel Prize-winning economist who coined this term, discovered that satisficers are generally happier and more productive than maximizers who endlessly search for perfection. Here's how to apply satisficing in your daily life. Before making any decision, establish your minimum acceptable criteria up front. If you're job hunting, decide beforehand what salary range, company culture, and growth opportunities would satisfy you. Then when you find a position that checks these boxes, take it. Don't fall into the trap of endlessly comparing it to hypothetical better options. The second game-changing shortcut is the 2-minute rule. If a decision will take less than 2 minutes to reverse or has minimal long-term consequences, make it immediately. This eliminates the mental overhead of revisiting small decisions repeatedly. What restaurant to try tonight? Pick one. Which book to read next? Grab the first one that interests you. These micro-decisions consume disproportionate mental energy when we let them linger. Now, let's explore the recognition heuristic, which leverages your existing knowledge base. When choosing between options where you recognize one but not the other, go with the familiar choice. This works because recognition often correlates with quality or reliability. Your brain has encountered and remembered things for good reasons. Trust that implicit knowledge. However, we need to address the elephant in the room. Mental shortcuts can sometimes lead us astray. This is where metacognition becomes crucial. You need to develop awareness of when to rely on heuristics and when to engage in deeper analysis. High-stakes, irreversible decisions deserve thorough consideration. Low-stakes, reversible decisions are perfect candidates for mental shortcuts. The anchor and adjust technique provides another powerful framework. Start with any reasonable anchor point, then make small adjustments based on new information. If you're negotiating salary, research the market rate as your anchor, then adjust up or down based on your specific situation. This prevents you from getting lost in infinite possibility space. Time-boxing decisions revolutionizes how you approach choices. Assign a specific time limit based on the decision's importance. Give yourself 5 minutes to choose a restaurant, 30 minutes to select a new laptop, or 1 week to decide on a job offer. When time expires, go with your best current option. This prevents analysis paralysis while ensuring important decisions get adequate consideration. The biggest revelation here is understanding decision categories. Reversible decisions should be made quickly with minimal deliberation. Jeff Bezos calls these Type 2 decisions because you can always change course later. Irreversible decisions deserve more time and analysis because they're Type 1 decisions with lasting consequences. Most people waste energy treating reversible decisions like irreversible ones. Energy management plays a crucial role in decision quality. Your willpower and decision-making capacity deplete throughout the day. Schedule important decisions for when your mental energy is highest, typically in the morning. Use routines and predetermined choices for evening decisions when your cognitive resources are depleted. The paradox of choice research shows that having too many options actually decreases satisfaction and increases regret. Combat this by artificially limiting your choices. Instead of browsing every restaurant in your city, pick 3 options and choose among them. This constraint improves decision speed without sacrificing quality. Here's a practical framework you can implement immediately. Create decision templates for recurring choices. Develop standard criteria for common decisions like hiring, purchasing, or choosing activities. When faced with these situations, simply apply your template rather than starting from scratch each time. This builds consistency while reducing mental load. The power of default options cannot be overstated. Whenever possible, establish positive defaults that serve your long-term interests. Set up automatic investments, schedule regular exercise, and create meal planning routines. Good defaults eliminate the need for repeated decisions about beneficial behaviors. Social proof provides another reliable shortcut. When uncertain about a choice, observe what similar people in similar situations typically do. This isn't about conformity, it's about leveraging collective intelligence. Others have often already solved problems you're facing, and their solutions provide valuable data points. Emotional regulation dramatically impacts decision quality. When experiencing strong emotions, delay important decisions when possible. Strong emotions narrow our thinking and make us more likely to choose options we'll later regret. If you must decide while emotional, explicitly consider how you might think differently when calm. The elimination by aspects strategy works brilliantly for complex decisions with multiple criteria. List all your requirements in order of importance. Then eliminate options that don't meet your most important criterion. Continue this process until only one option remains. This systematic approach prevents you from getting overwhelmed by too many variables. Developing decision confidence requires trusting your intuition in appropriate contexts. When you have relevant experience and expertise, your gut feelings often incorporate information that your conscious mind hasn't fully processed. This intuitive knowledge becomes more reliable as you gain experience in specific domains. The key insight tying everything together is this: effortless decision-making isn't about eliminating all deliberation. It's about reserving your limited mental resources for decisions that truly matter while handling routine choices efficiently. Your goal should be optimizing for overall life satisfaction, not perfect individual decisions. Implementation starts with awareness. For the next week, notice how many decisions you make daily and categorize them by importance and reversibility. You'll be shocked at how much mental energy you're wasting on trivial choices. Then begin applying these techniques systematically, starting with the lowest stakes decisions. Remember, these mental shortcuts aren't just psychological tricks. They're sophisticated tools that successful people use to focus their decision-making energy where it counts most. Master these techniques, and you'll find yourself moving through life with greater ease, less stress, and more mental clarity for the choices that truly shape your future. The secret to effortless decision-making isn't making perfect choices. It's making good enough choices quickly so you can invest your best thinking in the decisions that matter most. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel for more insightful content. Don't forget to like and share this video with friends who might benefit from these strategies. Together, we can create a supportive community focused on personal growth and effortless self-improvement. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.